Ребят, дело в том, что я не знаю почему, когда я ставлю видео на паузу, чтобы просто попить чайку, у меня завершается видеозапись. Не знаю, с чем это связано. Так, пропускаем. Так, не помню.
Just a minute. It wasn't a little gem. It was a big gem.
Is the pony done talking without evidence?
They have to have had a motive to steal it. But can I prove it yet?
If the pony is done, please leave us be and go away.
Да уж. Так. Ай-яй-яй, не то. Блин, я же помню, что надо было здесь спросить о большом стульчике.
Wait a second. All right. You want evidence? I have some evidence.
The pony is becoming boring.
Just ignore them, Twilight. Just ignore them. If you're done ignoring me, I've just one important question. Do ponies have claws anywhere?
No.
Then perhaps you might want to explain how this stool in Verity's boutique became rich
Считай,
last night after the
считай,
thief tripped over it.
Первый этап начался, музыка начала играть, и мы сейчас начнем их зажимать. Вот он нервничает.
A
Сейчас
creature
будет.
that has claws and would want a huge sparkling gem? That
Ну, сейчас
seems to
будет.
narrow it down a bit, don't you think?
Сейчас будет то, что вы не ожидаете никогда, да? За него вступится
Did I get them?
его дружок.
Ah, for goodness sake! The pony is covering for a rather obvious other suspect!
Of course. It's never that easy.
You mangy mongrels! Are you telling me that you're about to accuse some wholly innocent pony?
Accuse pony? Yes. Accuse innocent pony? No.
But the pony will please refrain from whining all the same.
Calm down, Rarity. Let's hear it, dogs. I can't say I like where this is going. If they've got another suspect in mind, then I'd better do whatever I can to prove that it couldn't be whomever they've got in mind.
Так. Ну, допустим, сейчас надо перевести, что я сейчас выхожу, и начинается новая запись. Мне вот это не надо совершенно.
Now's no time to lose your head, though, Twilight. Let's hear what they've got to say.
Please, the pony is obviously covering for someone who she doesn't want anyone to suspect here. We refer, of course, to your little dragon friend.
Just a minute. Dragon... You mean Spike? How in the world do you conclude he did it?
I'm getting to that. The pony will be silent and let me finish. He has claws and a healthy appetite for gems. Gems just like the one pilfered from your prissy pony. What happened? Here's what happened. Your little dragon friend broke the window to your pony's house, then jumped in. He's not the brightest, so of course he wouldn't have cared about the noise. Once inside, he found the gem and made off with it like the dirty little thief he is.
Значит, обвинил Спайка в том, что он... Так, нет. Так. Так, ну давайте спросим, что ли. Так.
How in Equestria do you even know about that?
A gigantic dragon demolishing an entire town that we live next to. How does the pony think we not know about it?
Well, then, how can you say this is no different if you know so much about that, then? I don't think the town got destroyed this time.
Has your little dragon friend experienced any sudden growth spurts lately?
No, but...
Then he did what he could with his tiny little dragon body. End of story.
Ugh. My Celestia's name, this dog is annoying. This can't be right. Besides skill, was there really nothing else different? Gems stolen, houses destroyed. Wait, gems? As in every gem?
I believe the pony is now aware of just how off base he really is. Now go away!
Так. Так. Так, пропали, значит. Ну-ну.
Wait a second. This is no different from Spike's rampage, huh?
No! What? No! No! It was no different than that stupid little drug and stupid little opers!
No different at all?
No! Not one bit!
Really? Then, would you care to explain one little thing?
What?
Why was the True Blue the
Всё,
only
добиваем.
thing that was stolen?
Засранцы. Точнее, избиваем
What's the
снова.
pony on about now?
When Spike was all Spike want, he stole everything in sight. It didn't matter what it was, he wanted it. But in this case, nothing was stolen but the True Blue. Not even these gems that had been on the ripped stool and which would have been in plain sight. If Spike was our thief here, explain that. Why don't you?
What? I don't know!
Ha! Score
Всё.
1 for Twilight. So, dogs, if it couldn't have been Spike who was responsible for the crime, that doesn't leave too many options, does it?
The pony is forgetting.
Ugh, forgetting what?
The broken window.
Come again? I don't like where this is going.
The only evidence the pony has that there even was a break-in is the broken window. Your primary suspect is the one who broke that window, of course.
Так, давайте прогуляемся. Да-да-да. Так, не то. Вот здесь. И предоставляем ему следующий по списку обломанные камни.
Wait a second. That's a very interesting thing to know, I have to say.
What?
That Rarity keeps her doors locked. The other information I can see being
Всё,
useful,
добиваем.
but I don't see how that information would help anything. Not unless you intended to do something with it.
Stop beating around the bush, pony.
Rarity, this hooked gem fragment. You've never seen it before, right?
Why, no, darling. It's certainly not mine. I would never have a purpose for such an ill-shaped gemstone as that.
Which means this was left here by the culprit. Or should I say culprit? This carved piece of gemstone clearly only has one purpose. It picks locks. And where did it come from? Well, I've only seen one other example of carved gemstones like this.
Джемстон, да? Алмаз, алмазный камень. Можно вот этот. Точка X. Но я предоставлю вот этот здоровый, он больше всего подходит. Стол из...
How's this? Namely,
вот так вот.
right here. You dogs carved that furniture and those keys, and you carved this lockpick too. Then in your haste to leave, you dropped it for us to find, which was your critical mistake. Tell me, dogs, if our perpetrator came in by breaking the window, what would this be for?
Все, добили.
I mean, that is...
How did you know that Rarity kept her door locked? How did you know that Scootaloo had been there? The answer is simple. You were there. You stole the True Blue.
Well...
Вы украли.
I've got them this time.
Нет, Твайлайт, никогда не радуйся раньше времени. Это закон. Сейчас что-нибудь будет. Я вот на этом моменте остановился. А потом у меня... Надо было идти. Я стал загружать видео и увидел, что этих видюшек уж очень много. Потому что каждый раз, когда я ставил на паузу, чтобы перевести, меня это все начиналось заново.
Not so fast, pony.
Не так быстро, пони.
Or not.
Нет.
You've presented a nice story, Pony, but nice stories do not implicate dogs. Maybe we did make a hooked gem fragment. Maybe it was stolen from us. Does the pony have evidence we use that for what she says?
No, I don't.
Besides, you, Pony, have been ignoring a critical part of any case.
Here come our favorite legal eagles again. Or in this case, legal dogs.
It's simple. We have no motive.
What? You have no motive to steal a gigantic gem?
Let me explain for the slow ponies here.
Еще одна конфронтация. Твою мать.
In case the pony hadn't noticed, we have gems coming out of our ears in these caves.
Так, дай подумать. Так, давайте прогуляемся. Не то. Эзах и Джемс. Давайте спросим.
Other huge gems, huh? Where are these huge gems?
Так.
Obviously we don't have them lying around. Have a little sense, Pony. If we left our huge gems just sitting around in our caves, then a greedy little dog could... never mind. That's not the important part.
Could what? It seemed like he was about to say something, but then he stopped. Curious.
The point, Pony, is this. There's no reason why we'd want it more than any other gem. We have no attachment to it. We've never even seen it before.
Так. Так, давайте спросим его про сейфик. Что-то мне давно про сейфик не спрашивали.
Wait a second. To be honest, Mr. Dog, I'm not sure I buy the idea that you had no attachment to the true blue. You already alluded to the fact that big gems like this are kept out of sight, presumably in a safe, naturally. Yet, we saw clear as day that you have a safe that is as empty as can be, a safe that could instead be used to house a gem like that. There's only one possible reason for that.
And that would be?
I don't yet know how this ties into Rarity having the true blue yet, but... the only explanation for why the safe is empty is...
Надо подумать и перевести. Так. Давайте последний.
You were stolen from, weren't you?
What? What gave you that idea, Pony? That's not why it's empty at all.
Now what? Alright, then why was it empty?
It's new, of course.
New?
Yes, brand new, never been used. We had a gem that we were going to put in it, but we haven't yet.
Is that actually plausible? Could it be brand new?
Ага. Так, опять переводить придется. Так, выбираем последний.
I'm afraid that's not possible, dogs. That safe can't be new.
Ha! The pony is bluffing. Show some proof.
I know I'm on the right track. There's a certain piece of evidence that shouldn't exist if the safe were truly brand new. All I need to do is present it. Fine, I will. The safe can't be new because of this.
Ага, и выбираем. Так, он мне дал это, но я поставлю вот это.
How's this?
Key? Perhaps the pony is unaware that safes with keyholes do tend to come with keys.
Oh, it's not the
Прокололся,
key that
походу.
I'm interested in. It's where I found it. And perhaps even more importantly, the state I found it in. I know that this key wasn't found inside the caverns. I found this far outside the caverns near a bush, clearly discarded and lost. And I might add, right next to where Rarity found the true blue. Also, this key is identical in every way to that red
Пацанчик
key
прикололся.
in your empty safe, meaning that it would open that safe as well. And furthermore, this key shows signs both of having been abandoned and of typical wear and tear, making it rather unlikely that it's remotely new. Thus, this key we found must be the original key to the safe. Meanwhile, the red key you showed me earlier was just a spare you made after the original one was stolen by the thief. If the safe was truly brand new, there would be no need for a spare key. Even you dogs can't have lost something so important that quickly.
No! But the pony doesn't have any evidence of this story at all. What evidence does the pony have that this thief even exists?
Переводим. Вот это спрошу. Спрошу вот это.
How's this? This.
Отлично.
Naturally.
Room?
Not just any room, an empty room. And might I add, the only empty room that I saw. Furthermore, evidence shows that a dog used to live there, and only quite recently ceased living there. Certainly the treatment one would give to a thief, right?
О, еще раз
I think
прокололся.
I'm finally beginning to see what's happened here.
Последняя атака, ребята.
First, the thief stole this blue key, opened up that safe, and took the true blue. You pursued and caught him, but were unable to recover the true blue, because Rarity had already found its hiding place. When you learned that this was because Rarity had taken possession of it, you started planning how you would get it back. And that all came to a head last night when you staged your heist of that gem.
Ага.
However, your perfect plan had a wrench thrown into it when Scootaloo, unaware of what was happening inside the boutique, crashed through the window and made Rarity come downstairs to see what was the matter. You hastily fled, but tripped over the stool, dropping the lockpick you had used to gain entry. Am I getting warm, dogs?
That is... No, you're not.
Yes, I...
Какой упрямый, а?
Oh no!
Maybe we did have a gem stolen from us. The pony has proven nothing.
Huh? Yes, I have! How haven't I?
It's simple, pony. The pony, for all her silly stories, has proven no link between the evidence and what she talks about.
Снова переводить идем. Ага. Так, давайте посмотрим. Спрошу я, наверное.
Just a minute. So...
I protest, you mangy mutt! Are you really and truly saying that what I have told Twilight Sparkle in good faith was a lie?
No, Miss Rarity. Only that what your friend here has said does not hold water, or so to speak. Besides, we got the stolen gem back. We just haven't put it back in the safe yet. So what if your little pony found her stupid gem near where our key was found? That proves nothing!
Ждем. А, точнее, я буду переводить сейчас так. Сейчас. Где мой словарь? Так, давайте пройдемся. Так. Так, сейчас, дайте подумать. Спросить надо, спросить.
Just a minute. Can't.
Блин, я нервничаю.
You got it back, all right? From my house!
Please stop yelling, Miss Rarity.
I will not! The way in which which you've been treating Twilight. It's simply shameful. I shan't stand for it.
Rarity? I feel...
Frankly, I don't know who taught you dogs manners, but as a whole, you are all disgraceful. I have half a mind to haul you down to an etiquette class by your ears.
Rarity.
But I suppose I shan't be able to expect any more from mongrels who live in caves.
Rarity!
Oh, yes, Twilight?
I, don't think this is being entirely productive. And you, dog. You haven't proven that you got your gem back.
We do not have to prove anything to you, pony. So what if your little pony found her stupid gem near where our key was found? That proves nothing!
Блин. Дайте подумать. Надо перевести. Так, давайте спросим.
Just a minute. But it...
I am not your little pony. I am a lady, and I would appreciate it if you dogs had the common courtesy to address me accordingly.
Сейчас он опять нервничает.
My apologies, Miss Rarity.
Мои извинения, мисс Рарити.
That's at least somewhat better. But oh, these caves are still so dank and dreary. I wish I could come in here sometime and, you know, spruce things up a bit, make it livable. I'm sure you could do so much with, certain things.
Rarity, I don't think you're helping.
Really, Twilight, you ought to let a girl have a space when she's like that. It's not nice to get between a lady and her complaints.
Anyways, dog, you can't seriously be saying that the key placement was just a coincidence.
Ha! I can, and I am, pony.
I can't get anywhere without evidence.
Долго же мне ж тебя мутузить-то.
I knew it wasn't a
Скажи, что
coincidence.
ты взял камень, и все, и закончим мы на этом. Тем более сегодня финальная серия, господи. Что я говорю?
Perhaps the pony should become a storyteller
В любом
instead
случае,
of an
сегодня мы закончим.
investigator.
Пойду переводить. Последняя серия сегодня. Так. Да, определенно это.
This proves a definitive link between your stolen gem and the true blue.
Go home, pony.
Not
The-
even a side remark about how bad I am? That's cold.
Бля,
I'm getting so close. I can't let up now.
я ошибся.
Twilight, think. Did they really get their
Бля.
gem back? Can I prove they didn't?
So what if your little pony found her stupid gem near where our key was found? That proves nothing!
Так, давайте представим ему раньше.
This proves a definitive...
Бля, сука! Так, ладно, поставлю на паузу. Когда у него будет одна жизнь, я продолжу. Хотя нет. Ставлю на паузу, перейду все диалоги и продолжу. Я понял, что нам нужно. Так.
I'm so close. Keep laughing, dog. You know what they say about she who laughs last.
Я не то нажал.
The pony, for all her silly stories, has proven no link between the evidence and what she talks about.
Вот. Я выбираю вот это.
Wait a second. Mr. Dog, didn't your mother tell you that honesty is the best policy?
What is the pony on about now?
I'm saying that you, Mr. Dog, are lying. You didn't get your gem back, and the location of the key wasn't a coincidence. When we got to the site at which Rarity found the true blue, there were two key things that we noticed, besides the enormous hole that was there.
Получил.
I told you to fill that back in! Oops.
Here's what I think really happened, dogs. As I said before, you used to be in possession of the true blue, but it was stolen from you. The thief buried the gem as he was running away and then etched an X into a nearby rock to remind himself where it was. You caught up with him and forced him to show you where he buried it, but by that time, Rarity had already found it and walked away with it. You frantically dug anyways in the hopes that it was still there, as evidenced from the rather visible claw marks in the dirt, but to no avail. You went after it, found that Rarity was the one who had taken it, and then began to plot how to get it back, didn't you?
This is preposterous!
Oh.
I don't see what's so preposterous about it.
We are dogs, not mice! Dogs! If we wanted our gem back, we would have just taken it back by force! Why would we stage a secret heist like the one you're accusing us of?
Oh, I think there's a pretty good reason for that, actually.
No! No, there isn't! No reason at all!
So,
One particular
Что
thing made
добились?
it so you were never going
Я
to try
так
to
думаю.
take it back by force.
о, нет. Стану переводить и думать. Так. Так, знаете что, ребят, я давно не предоставлял профили. И раз уж дело пошло о Rarity, давайте предоставим.
How's this? I've seen how you act around Rarity. Even now, she still has you petrified, terrified, mortified. There is no way you were going to just take the gem back, because that meant you would have had to face her.
Her? That's stupid!
Are you calling me stupid, you mangy car?
No! No, Miss Rarity, please have mercy! Oops.
Seems like my theory is pretty darn
Все,
plausible. Don't you
ребят,
think?
мы прошли конфронтацию. Дальше уже будет без переводов, без всего.
Well,
That is,
Admit it, dogs! You stole the true blue.
We...
Вот полудурки-то,
Well,
Alright, we surrender! Yes, we stole your stupid gem! Yes, it was stolen from us! Yes, we were too scared to just take it back from the white pony!
why didn't you just talk to Rarity about it?
Talk to her? We are those dogs that steal gems! Fat chance convincing some pony that we were stolen from! What else were we supposed to do?
So, where is the true blue?
Follow me, I'll take you to it.
так. Вот и Опал.
Oh, Opal! Mama was so worried!
Он и Опал, и этот гребаный камень, все.
Take your cat, please! We didn't catnap it, it was attached to the jewel and wouldn't leave it alone! And your stupid gem too! Just take it, then get out! You've caused enough trouble already, ponies!
No, actually, I shan't be taking it.
what?
Что?
What does the pony want now?
Miss Rarity doesn't want anything.
Huh?
Well, my darlings, we've already established that this gorgeous hunk of a gemstone originally belonged to you dogs. Hence, it would be awfully unbecoming of me to pilfer it from you a second time. Why, I shall simply have to find another. There's quite nothing else for me to do, my dears. You may keep this one. It is yours, after all.
Huh? Rarity, what are you saying? They broke into your boutique. They ransacked the whole ground floor. They stole what you had found fair and square.
Twilight, I'm shocked. It is rather unbecoming of a lady to play such a silly game as finders retainers, or however its banal title goes. As for my boutique, I'd rather say it needed a good remodeling anyway. which I know I've had ample opportunity to undertake.
You're... never mind.
Thank you, Miss Rarity.
Well, Twilight, job well done. Shall we get going back to Ponyville?
Yes. Let's go.
Я вот Рарити, допустим, не понимаю. Ей вернули кошку и алмаз. Она могла сейчас жить нормально, но она отдала алмаз, по-моему. Она ведь отдала алмаз? Все, больше нам, короче, походу делать нечего.
Well, you all, I must say that this makes for quite the interesting story. Who would have guessed that the Diamond Dogs would have been the culprit?
Yes. Who would have guessed that a group known in the past to be gem thieves would have stolen a large gem?
Scootaloo, please step forward for a moment.
Huh? Okay.
Scootaloo, you came under immediate suspicion for this crime. However, it's now clear that you were simply a pony in the wrong place at the wrong time. For the crime of stealing Rarity's true blue gem, I hereby use the power vested in me as mayor to declare you not guilty.
Yay! All right, Scootaloo!
All right, that matter having been settled, Twilight, there's still the matter of your status.
My... status?
Of course. We did say that your status as an investigator was temporary.
We? You mean you?
Oh, let's not get caught up in details, Twilight. Anyway, the point is, as much doubt as I might have had in your abilities, you have proven yourself to be a capable investigator, what with your smashing good job with this crime. As such, Twilight, as of this moment, I hereby declare you an official permanent Ponyville investigator.
Wow. Thank you. It's an honor, Mayor.
All right. Well, I'm a very busy pony, so I'd best be going. All the best to you, Twilight, and I'm glad we could get this matter resolved, Rarity.
Very busy. More birthdays to organize, perhaps.
Well, all's well that ends well, my dears. I, for one, will be glad to get back to some good old normalcy around here.
Yeah, and I can't wait to finally get back to crusading. Come on, girls, let's go.
Just one moment. Dearest Scootaloo,
Yes?
that puts the matter of True Blue behind us, but there is still the matter of my window. Come here, Scootaloo.
I'd kind of rather stay here if it's all right with...
Scootaloo? Here! Now! Scootaloo, you broke the window to my boutique through reckless acts on your scooter. Not only that, you also then fled the scene and tried to hide the fact that you had been there, effectively lying to both me and every pony else by omission. Scootaloo, I am very, very disappointed. But sis!
Rarity, she didn't...
I am very, very disappointed that we did not do enough to convince you to trust us with the truth.
Huh?
Scootaloo, we are your friends, and a true friend is someone who you can trust to absolutely listen to you, to understand you, and to trust that you have always had the best intentions at heart in everything you do. Isn't that right, Twilight?
Right you are, Rarity.
This could have been much, much easier if you had just told us what had happened from the start, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right, Rarity. I'm sorry.
Apology most certainly accepted, darling. Now, run along and play with your friends.
Okay, thanks, Rarity.
But, Rarity, what about the window?
Oh, never mind about that, Twilight. My windows were due to be remodeled anyway. Can't let this boutique's look get old after all.
That oddly explains a lot. Well, I guess that's everything. I'll leave you be to get the rest of the boutique in order, Rarity.
Alright. Thank you ever so much for all that you've done for me today, Twilight. It is most appreciated, I assure you. Take care!
See you around, Rarity. Dear Princess Celestia, I'm writing to you from a positively delightful party Pinkie has put on for Rarity, whose birthday is today.
Come on, Twilight! Let's dance the night away! Woo!
In a minute, Pinkie! Anyways, I don't know if you've already heard, but I'm now an official Ponyville investigator. Pretty neat, huh? I even got a little badge and everything!
Ooh! I know! Who's up for some shadow puppets?
Pinkie, we have hooves.
Oh, right!
Sometimes I really worry about Pinkie. Where was I? Oh, right. Anyway, we can talk more about that later. For now, I wanted to give you a friendship report. I've learned 2 very valuable lessons about friendship that I'd like to share with you. First, I learned that honesty really is the best policy. If your friends are true friends, then they'll listen to and be understanding of anything you might need to tell them, even if it's not good. A lot of problems in life can be avoided in the long run just by being honest with others.
Ну вот, ребята, и все. Я прошел эту замечательную игру. Я буду ждать второго обновления, где появятся другие дела и второй части. Опа.
Sometimes the best way to catch an adversary off guard is to show a little kindness and generosity. Even if someone's been unkind to you in the past, that doesn't mean that you should always be mean to them. An eye for an eye.
Она все-таки отдала эту игру в обращение воина. Ну ладно.
Who knows?
Да, допустим, человек не понимает. Я, допустим, Rarity не понимаю.
Your faithful student, Twilight Sparkle.
Ну, что хотела бы сказать. Игрушечка очень захватывающая. Вот тут и люди, кто озвучил актеров.
Attention, every pony! Attention! The Cutie Mark Crusaders would like to present
О, это не все еще.
Crusaders Comedy Corner! A comedy act starring us, naturally. That's sure to make you laugh your cutie marks right off.
Это постановка, которую CMC готовили для Rarity. Сейчас, наверное, будет. Ну, в общем, всем спасибо за просмотр. С вами был Oleg. Ждите новых серий по другим игрушкам в стиле My Little Pony. Ждите Outlast, он, кстати, будет выходить чаще. Или нет. Спасибо всем за просмотр. Смотрите сценки и ждите новых серий. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки. До скорой встречи, дорогие друзья.
Oh, right! The owner says, hey, why the long face? Long face. Get it? Get it? So, do we have our cutie marks yet? Huh? 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 Aww.
All right, every pony, gather around for the photo. Don't forget to smile. Ah, Sweetie Belle, get back!
Official Ponyville investigator. Kind of has a certain ring to it, I suppose. And heck, I got a shiny new badge out of it too! Not so shabby, huh? Although, speaking of badges, I wonder whatever happened to that Canterlot investigative team.
Well, Nope. This definitely isn't Ponyville either.
But how?
The train goes right there from Canterlot. Hey, don't look at me. You're the one with the map. Map? I never had a map. For Celestia's sake, the train only has 2 stops. Ugh, forget it. Let's just keep walking.
Oh well. Ponyville's usually pretty quiet, but I wonder what other cases I might get to solve in the future. I have a lot to learn as an investigator, but I'll do my best in whatever case comes next.
Watch in awe